Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Inspired by Christ, where we talk about everything Jesus, God, salvation, and whatever He inspires me to talk about. And today is March 11th, and it's we're on the 11th day of this series. We've been reading into Nehemiah and making parallels between Nehemiah and his crew rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem and what that may look like as it translates to building a relationship with God. And I think it's been pretty good so far. I read Nehemiah before, but I think I was kind of speed reading at that time. I felt led to read it, and then when I got through it, it was like, okay, I'm done. But I wasn't taking it apart bit by bit and really looking into it. So now with you all, I'm reading it out loud, and then if something comes to me, I share those thoughts. If you have any comments, please post them down below. What is it? Let's congregate. Let's communinate. Let's have communion. Oh, that would be something to add to this series. But yeah, just communing with each other and fellowshipping and talking about the good stuff. Good. So, oh, yes. Like I said, this is a series, and I should post the related playlist at some point. And so if you don't see it at the time you watch it, maybe it'll come up in a related video or something. So let's get into it. I'm going to be reading from chapter 11. My Bible is the KJV. And the rulers of the people dwelt at Jerusalem. The rest of the people also cast lots to bring 1 of 10 to dwell in Jerusalem, the holy city, and 9 parts to dwell in other cities. And the people blessed all the men that willingly offered themselves to dwell at Jerusalem. Now these are the chief of the province that dwelt in Jerusalem. But in the cities of Judah dwelt everyone in his possession in their cities, to wit, Israel, the priests, and the Levites, and the Nethinims, and the children of Solomon's servants. And at Jerusalem dwelt certain of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin. Of the children of Judah, Athaiah, the son of Uzziah, the son of Zechariah, the son of Amariah, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Mahalaleel, of the children of Perez, and Maaseiah, the son of Baruch, the son of Kolhoseh, the son of Hazaiah, the son of Adaiah, the son of Joiarib, the son of Zechariah, the son of Shilonai. All the sons of Perez that dwelt at Jerusalem were 468 valiant men. And these are the sons of Benjamin: Salu, the son of Meshulam, the son of Joed, the son of Pedaiah, the son of Kolaiah, the son of Maaseiah, the son of Ethiel, the son of Jesiah, and after him Gabai, Salai, 928. And Joel, the son of Zichri, was their overseer, and Judah, the son of Senua, was second over the city. Of the priests, Jedaiah, the son of Joiarib, Jakin, Seraiah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Zadok, the son of Merayot, the son of Ahitub, was the ruler of the house of God. And their brethren that did the work of the house were 822. And Adaiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pelaliah, the son of Amzi, the son of Zechariah, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchiah, and his brethren, chief of the fathers, 242. And Amashai, the son of Azariel, the son of Ahasai, the son of Meshilemoth, the son of Immer, and their brethren mighty men of valor, 128, and their overseer was Zabdiel, the son of one of the great men. Also of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hashub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Buni, and Shabbatai, and Jozabad, of the chief of the Levites, had the oversight of the outward business of the house of God. And Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zabdi, the son of Asaph, was the principal to begin the thanksgiving and prayer. And Bakbukiah, the second among his brethren, and Abda, the son of Shamuah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun. All the Levites in the holy city were 284. Moreover, the porters, Akub, Talmon, and their brethren that kept the gates were 172. And the residue of Israel, of the priests and the Levites, were in all the cities of Judah, everyone in his inheritance. But the Nethinims dwelt in Ophel, and Ziha and Gispa were over the Nethinims. The overseer also of the Levites at Jerusalem was Uzi, the son of Bani, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Mattaniah, the son of Micah, of the sons of Asaph. The singers were over the business of the house of God. For it was the king's commandment concerning them that a certain portion should be for the singers, due for every day. And Pethahiah, the son of Meshezabil, of the children of Zerah, the son of Judah, was at the king's hand in all matters concerning the people. And for the villages with their fields, some of the children of Judah dwelt at Kirjath Arba, and in the villages thereof, and at Dibon, and in the villages thereof, and at Jekabzeel, and in the villages thereof, and at Jeshua, and at Moladah, and at Bethphelet, and at Hazar Shual, and at Beersheba, and in the villages thereof, and at Ziklag, and at Mekonah, and in the villages thereof, and at En Rimon, and at Zariah, and at Jarmuth, Zanoah, Adulam, and in their villages at Lachish, and the fields thereof, at Azekah, and in the villages thereof. And they dwelt from Beersheba unto the valley of Hinnom. The children also of Benjamin from Geba dwelt at Michmash, and Aijah, and Bethel, and in their villages, and at Anathoth, Nob, Ananiah, Hazor, Ramah, Gitaim, Hadid, Zeboim, Nebalat, Lod, and Ono, the valley of craftsmen. And of the Levites were divisions in Judah and in Benjamin. Whew. Whenever we have the chapters with a lot of names, it wears me out. So sorry for the names that I butchered and absolutely did not get correct as I pronounced them with my American accent. Something came to mind as I was reading something. I wanted to put a pin in it. I think so. I think at some point, I'm not sure if it felt like I was reading the same names over and over again, or if it was, what am I trying to say? If I was reading the same names over and over again, or if it was talking about the same people. And at one point, maybe they were just giving a general overview, but then they went more into details. I'm not sure what's going on here. But just something that came to mind when it felt like I was reading a name that I had already read before, it reminded me of like how people can have the same names, but they may have different roles, they may have different character traits, and it's probably kind of weird if you don't understand how my brain works. But sometimes when I'm reading through things, as I'm reading, my brain may kind of veer off and try to get sidetracked on another topic. And so what my brain tried to get sidetracked on here is have any of you ever looked up the meaning of your name? I've done that before, and looked up the meaning of my name, and it kind of, my brain was almost reminded of like the horoscopes and the zodiac signs. Like, not looking up your name and getting the meaning for yourself is not bad, but if we think that all we amount to is the meaning of our name, then we limit ourselves, and it's almost like how people do the horoscopes and the zodiac signs. They're like, oh, if you're a Taurus, you're gonna act this way or that way, or oh, if you're a Sagittarius, you behave like this and that and the other. And so it categorizes people and puts them in a box. And so I think there are some times where if we think our name means a certain thing, we may limit our identity to that, if that makes sense. And why was my brain going this way? I think my brain was trying to form the thought of getting caught up with people being named, not getting caught up, but just noticing people being named the same thing, but maybe they had different roles, or they ruled over, excuse me, the pollen is starting to show in my area, and I think that's getting in my throat. Maybe that's what's been going on. Yeah, I think that's what's been going on. But the names, they, what am I trying to say? It can be easy to get caught up like, oh, my name means this, that, and the other. But, oh, I think that's where I was going. So I think my brain was processing these as the same names but different people, though I don't know if that's what the case is. It could have just been talking about the same people. And just how our identity is so much more than our name, and that we don't have to limit ourselves like, oh, because my name means this, that, and the other, then I'm supposed to act a certain way, or I'm supposed to do a certain thing. I don't know, that's just, my brain was trying to take me there. Like I said, it can be easy for me to get distracted, and as I was reading, my brain was trying to form those thoughts. But these could just be the same people, and that's why their name is repeated. I don't know. I didn't fully understand it, if I'm being honest. I may need to go back and read it. I think since chapter 4, I haven't really read the chapter before coming on here and reading with you all. So I'm getting this real time just like you are. And the rulers of the people dwelt at Jerusalem. The rest of the people also cast lots. Oh, that actually caught my eye too. That was back in verse 1. And the rulers of the people dwelt at Jerusalem. The rest of the people also cast lots to bring one of 10 to dwell in Jerusalem, the holy city, and 9 parts to dwell in other cities. And so I think it can be easy to, especially since we're in the month of March and we have St. Patrick's Day where people are talking about luck and wearing green and stuff. It can be easy too to think like, oh, this just happened by chance, or somebody got lucky. It's a coincidence. They were casting lots here to figure out what city the people would live in. But even the casting lots, even that's under God's control. And so if something is allowed or if something happens, then I believe it's because it's God's will for it to happen. And so where these people ended up was also in the control of God. And I believe that each person ended up exactly where they were meant to be, even though they cast lots, and people would consider that like luck of the draw. And it's not necessarily that one is better than the other or whatnot. It's just the people end up where they end up, and it's their inheritance. And when we receive our inheritance, we're supposed to be grateful for it, no matter where we end up. Dwelt the children. I think the other big thing, even though I didn't understand fully who is in what position, I think my big thing is that, do I want to say these people were not necessarily given credit, but it was their jobs, their positions were just very, it was described in detail. So we see who the overseers were. We see, it says Judah, the son of Senuah, was second over the city. And then it tells us who the priests are. And and look at how it's not sneakily, but it's just kind of casually sliding in there like, and their brethren, mighty men of valor. Look at how he snuck that compliment in there. Mighty men of valor. Somewhere else in verse 6 it says, all the sons of Perez that dwelt at Jerusalem were 468 valiant men. So he's giving them like credit. He's saying these are men of valor. These are valiant men. Look at how he just throws in the compliments in there. And then we're told who the Levites are and the chief of Levites. Didn't we hear about who the singers were or the rulers? Somebody's the ruler of the house of God or something. Oh. I got that from verse 11. Sariah, the son of a lot of men, was the ruler of the house of God. I skipped all the names this time. And then yeah, you have your overseers, you have your priests, you have your rulers. Of the sons of Asaph, the singers were over the business of the house of God. Oh, hold on. In verse 11, it's saying this man Sariah was the ruler of the house of God. And then of the sons of Asaph in verse 22, at the very end, it says the singers were over the business of the house of God. Y'all see that slightly different wording? So I guess Sariah is like the top. Obviously not top in comparison to God, but he's the ruler of the house of God. I guess that would be like the pastor of a church. And then it says the singers were over the business of the house of God. I just think the business, why is the word business used? Because they're about their father's business? Call out to Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. I got lost with the people, and I got lost with the village names. I think somewhere in there I didn't realize I was reading the names of villages until maybe halfway through. But yeah, we got a lot of people, we got a lot of village names. Our identities are not limited to our names. That's just a little side note my brain was trying to come up with as we were reading. And then, but also, I guess just seeing everyone come into their inheritance, one is not better than the other, and it's exactly what the people need in that moment. And just seeing the different positions, it was never meant for us to do things alone. And that's something I'm still learning. Like, I used to isolate myself because I just kind of wanted to be in my own little bubble of a world. And it's not that I didn't have any friends. I wanted to spend more time with myself than with other people. And so I kind of slowly ended up isolating myself. And I'm coming to a realization that wasn't good. Like, yes, there are times where we're supposed to be alone, but we also need to put in just as much effort to have communion or community. Maybe that's why I ended up starting this message off with saying communing and whatever I was mentioning. Community is important. And we have to remember that we cannot play all positions. We can't play all positions. And we can't do all roles, especially not all at one time. Now, we may be called to be different things in different seasons. For example, if we have parents, the first thing when we're born, the first role that we have is as a child, as somebody's child, and learning obedience. If any siblings are born, whether they're older or younger, you kind of find your place in that mix of siblings, and then you're a brother or a sister. As we get older and if we're called to be married, we have a husband or a wife, then you're in that role of husband or wife. But if you still have parents and brothers and sisters, those roles don't completely drop off. And what you do for the person of a different title, what you do for the person or with the person of a different title, I guess, spouse, brother, sister, mother, father, aunt, uncle, how you act in those positions will change depending on the role that you play in that person's life and the role that they play in your life. And so we can't be everything at once, but we may be called to change positions at a certain time. But that's not really what this is about. That kind of got me sidetracked. But maybe somebody needed to hear it. But yeah, I think that's all I got so far. To be honest, I was probably mostly distracted with all the names. Because that's when I'm like, I just want to get through this. Especially reading out loud in my brain. I can kind of skip over it. But since I'm reading out loud with you guys, want to make sure all the words are correct and I'm not mincing the Bible, you know? But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. And just remember, there are only 13 chapters in Nehemiah. This was chapter 11, so we just have chapters 12 and 13 after this, and then this series will be finished. But it's slowly coming to an end, and I hope you all have been enjoying this as much as I have. I hope you all have been learning something, and if you have learned something, or if there's something I didn't cover, just post it down in the comments and we can talk about it. Love ya. Bye bye.